Hello and thank you for joining us on ERi-TV for English News Broadcast live from Asmara. Today is Sunday, 28th of July 2024. Here are stories making headlines. Mainafhi College of Science confers degrees to 260 students. 6th Congress of the National Council of Eritrean Americans concluded. Russia says hitting Ukrainian arms depots. California largest wildfire doubles in size to 164,000 acres. Mainafhi College of Science has conferred degrees to 260 graduates, including 55% females. In his keynote address, Mr. Tesfai ገብረስላሴ, Minister of Land, Water and Environment, congratulated the graduating students. He emphasized that in a world advancing in technology, being equipped with competitive knowledge is essential to face future challenges. Minister Tesfai noted that Graduation Day beyond celebration holds deep significance. He called on the graduates to avoid greed, work hard, and contribute to the development of their country and people. Professor Gebrai Asgedom, Dean of the college, stated that in its 17th commencement, the College of Science is graduating students in the field of biology, chemistry, earth science, mathematics, physics, and statistics. Professor Gebrai also mentioned that female graduates have constituted more than 50% of the total for at least the last 3 years, demonstrating that female students are becoming more competitive and predominant in the college. A representative of the graduates remarked that celebrating graduation marks the beginning of applying the knowledge gained in practical settings. He expressed their conviction to meet the expectation of the people and the government that supported their education. The 6th Congress of the National Council of Eritrean Americans, held from 23rd to 25th July in Washington under the theme Strengthening Eritrean Values for International Relations, concluded by adopting important recommendations and resolutions. Attended by over 500 nationals, the Congress conducted extensive discussion on the presented reports and outlined objectives and agendas. Briefing at the Congress focused on developing the general understanding and capacity of the participants. These included topics such as health, social media use, control and treatment of psychological stress, the significance of arts in developing national identity, and public diplomacy activities. The Congress also adopted resolutions to conduct strong effort to strengthen organizational capacity, preserve, strengthen, and address challenges. Mrs. Luam Debru, chairperson of the organization committee, and Mrs. Adhanet Qaleta, head of the public and community affairs at the Eritrean embassy, presented briefing on the consensus reached by the Congress and the modalities for their implementation. Highlighting the significance of strengthening organizational capacity to increase the participation of nationals in national development programs, Mr. Birhane Gabrihiwet, charged the affairs at the Eritrean embassy, called on the participants to play a leading role in implementing the resolutions adopted at the Congress. We'll be back with international news. Stay tuned. The war between Russia and Ukraine force continued on Thursday, with the Russian side claiming attacking the latter's arm and fuel depots and other targets, while the Ukrainian side saying repulsing several Russian offensives. The Russian Defense Ministry reported that the Russian army equipped more favorable positions on the front line on Thursday, striking Ukrainian munition and fuel depots, electronic warfare space stations, and other targets. Russian air defense system intercepted multiple Ukrainian rockets and drones, it said. Dmitry Peskov, the press secretary for the Russian president, said on Thursday that, in general, Russia is open to negotiation with Ukraine, but the country needs to know how ready Ukraine is for negotiation first. He said so far the Russian side had seen different statements from the two sides and the situation was not clear. Peskov stressed that Russia is open to achieving its goals through negotiation and there are several options for negotiations. In his recent statement, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed the possibility of peace talks with Russian representatives, including Russian President Vladimir Putin. The largest blaze in California this year exploded to more than 164,000 acres by Friday morning, with its rapid spread forcing more evacuation warnings. The growth of the over 2 days amid steady winds and hot temperature has been dramatic, with its remote location making it difficult to fight. It was listed at 164,286 acres Friday morning and 3% contained. Conditions on the ground are going to continue to be a challenge, forecasters say. The National Weather Service issued a red flag warning for the northern Sacramento Valley, which includes the region where the fire is spreading. Forecasters warned there could be wind gusts up to 30 meters per hour, pushing the blaze north combined with low humidity through Friday evening, which can cause new fire starts and ongoing wildfires to grow rapidly and dangerously in size and intensity. In Butte County, firefighters battling the park fire remained focused on protecting structures and the public until additional crew arrived. The Butte County Sheriff's Office ordered evacuation for residents northeast of Chico, and more than 4,000 people had been evacuated by Thursday evening, according to Megan McMahon, a spokesperson for the Sheriff's Office. Before we go, we have a quick recap of the top stars. Manatee College of Science confers degrees to 260 students. 6th Congress of National Council of Eritrean Americans concluded. Russia says hitting Ukraine on arms depots. California largest wildfire doubles in size to 164,000 acres. And that wraps up our news broadcast for tonight. Thank you for watching.